Well, welcome to Mountain Gym Card Collectibles. I hope you had a great weekend. Hope your team won. Hope you got all the sports cards or non-sports cards you were interested in. And I hope you're staying warm out there. Anyway, today we have kind of a big deal to go over. And that has to do with the January 15th, 2025 release of 2023-2024 Upper Deck DC Annual box sets. And they come in hobby boxes or blaster boxes. I did struggle to find hobby box suppliers, but I'm about a week early and I couldn't find a checklist, which makes me wonder if this set could possibly be getting pushed back to a different date. I could be wrong though. It's just usually with Upper Deck products, they usually have a checklist out, by now. I could usually find. And usually Go GTS distribution has it, so I'm not sure what's going on there. So I apologize because I couldn't find a checklist on this set. But anyway, this is the inaugural edition. So that's something to consider. I'm having trouble finding a supply, so if you can jump on this, like a hobby box, it might be worthwhile to flip. But either way, this is a big deal. Yeah, Upper Deck lost the licensing to the Marvel Comics and MCU, this and that, and to the big Topps Fanatics machine. But to be honest, after the 2025 Disney Genesis release, which had Marvel characters in it, I just wasn't too impressed with the way they did the Marvel characters, to be honest. To me, it looked about like a 2012 Topps card that they just slapped on a Marvel character. And they did it with the Star Wars stuff, too. And I just went, Topps Fanatics is great at doing baseball cards. Maybe they should stick with it, because when it comes to non-sports cards, yeah, I know they have Star Wars. And their Star Wars cards to me look better than their comic Marvel cards. Maybe they can, I don't know, juice it up a little bit, but I'm just not very impressed with the Topps Fanatics Marvel cards at this point. So I give a lot of kudos to Upper Deck, and they just flipped right around and the story continues. It was Marvel, and now we are doing DC, which, hey, I'm a big DC fan. I don't know if you're into the DC universe currently, but it's kind of a, the Matt Reeves The Batman movie that's a dark take on Batman, one of the darkest takes on Batman that I've seen. And it has a lot of realism to it as well, which reminds me of the Kick-Ass movies to an extent. And then I'm not sure if you watched The Penguin on Max as well. There's a season 2 coming up. I've watched all of it. I like this Matt Reeves Batman universe, to be honest. And I've always liked the Batman comics, and I've always been into the Batman movies. So I am happy with Upper Deck getting the DC franchise. That's just me. That's just my take on it. Anyway, let's get into this set. All right, so I recommend going to Go GTS distribution because they have some sell sheets on this set. And I'm still, kind of bummed out I couldn't find a checklist for us to go over with, but I've gone over prior DC products checklists before, so I'm guessing you're going to get kind of the typical bread and butter of the DC universe. Anyway, let's get into it. So, right, it says here 2023-2024 Upper Deck DC Annual Inaugural Edition trading cards right there. Inaugural. Yes, that's the key here. Inaugural. It might be worthwhile just to buy these boxes, let them sit, collect dust for a little bit, and flip them. Anyway, we have an audio track we can play. I'm not going to play it because I don't want to get a copyright strike. But we have a movie here. And let's just let's start this movie. I cannot play music because I will get a copyright strike, but I'll just go ahead and start the movie and let's get it going. All right. So it's kind of a sell sheet. Introducing all-new inaugural release from Upper Deck, celebrating DC Comics. Collect the 100-card base set. You see the John Stewart, it's Green Lantern. We have Steel. There you see the Huntress. Definitely a comic take. Superman backscatter card. Chase a variety of great inserts as well. Your Dawn of DC Joe Mullen, Green Lantern, and then we have the annual Robin, and then the Beast World Red Hood, and then our Dawn of DC Shazam, and our Birds of Prey Cassandra Cain, Night Terrors Poison Ivy, Titans The Flash, and let's see, 2 in every case on average for auto, so that's something to think about. And then you see that this cell sheet again. You have like Wonder Woman and Nightwing on there. Looked to me like Poison Ivy. All right. So we saw a video. So hopefully that got the juices flowing. I wish I could play the music, but we know how music, typically will get your channel destroyed. So I don't play music on this channel. Anyway, let's read what they have here. 2023 to 2024 Upper Deck DC Annual Inaugural Edition Trading Cards delivers 16 variant base cards, 1 in every pack, 16 insert cards, 1 in every pack, plus 6 variant cover cards, 4 Silver Sparkle Parallels, 1 Titans Lenticular card, and 1 Night Terror and or Backscatter sticker card in every box on average. 2023 to 2024 DC Annual celebrates a full year of comics in the DC Universe. This set reflects DC's past and embraces the future through the heroes of yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Box break. 16 variant base cards, 1 per pack. 16 insert cards, 1 per pack. 6 variant cover cards. 4 Silver Sparkle Parallels, 1 Titans Lenticular card, and 1 Night Terror or 1 Backscatter sticker card. For a case hit, you get a hologram parallel numbered to 24. Ready for Action sketch booklets cards. Get the Creator's Corner autographs, which I honestly wish they'd put more autos, like 1 per hobby box. I'm just putting that out there, but they'd probably shoot up the value quite a bit. 1 of 1 printing plates and the original art sketch card. Okay. Collect 100 card base set, an additional 100 variant cover cards, hologram parallel with limited numbering returns, and colorful base variants. Search for base set, crystal clear plexi parallels. Then they have Titans Lenticular cards, view exciting comic book splash page art and new dimension. Then we have our Creator's Corner autographs and duels. Collect autograph cards of notable writers and artists who contributed to DC Comics within this past year. Look for 1 of 1 original sketch cards and discover and collect 1 of 1 printing plates from our base set and thematic inserts. And they do have a sell sheet that you can check out here at Go GTS Distribution. So I'm just going to go ahead and click it. Get kind of a closer look at some of this stuff. All right, so here it is. Let's see. Re-experience 2023-2024 DC Annual. An excellent introduction for collectors and DC fans to the trading card hobby. Reflect on a full year of DC moments with numbered holograms, suspended animations, sparkling foils, and so much more. And we see the Joe Mullen card, the Superman Backscatters card, and the annual premieres, or just premieres card for Robin. All right. And let's see here. Configuration, 5 cards per pack, 16 packs per box, and 16 boxes per case. Okay. So went over that. And you should be able to see that. Yeah. All right. So I'm just going to scroll down here and read out the next page. And here we can see, what is that? Stargirl here on the left. Then we have, I'm not sure, that's another Green Lantern. The Huntress, we've seen that card. And then we saw the Steel card. And then, let's see if I can get us over there. It's not letting me go over there for one reason. Oh, because their AI assistant. Let's see here. Their AI assistant is giving me trouble. You're not being a very good assistant. Anyway. Right there, you can see the Nightwing auto, which on average only 2 per case, so that's something to consider. If you're chasing autos, you're likely going to have to buy a case. Ouch. Anyway, let's keep going down here to the next page. Okay. So here, there we go. Here I'm looking at another page, and we have the Beast World Red Hood, and you kind of see the Batman symbol there. That's kind of weird. Kind of lure him in, I guess. Donna DC Shazam #1. Our Birds of Prey, Cassandra Cain. Inserts. Search for top moments and characters along with brand new heroes and covering several storylines. Look for numbered parallels. And Night Terrors, dare to chase your own haunting thoughts with this form and additional colorful parallels in red, green, and purple. We see Night Terrors with Poison Ivy, and then we have the Flash card for Titans. 1 of 1 sketch cards. Search for original art sketch cards, including ready for action booklets. Okay, so this is a ready for action booklet here on the bottom here, sketched by Dominic Racho. Looks like Poison Ivy versus Wonder Woman. Okay. Suspended animation, print on PETG. These forms will be tiered into 4 levels, going from the rarest to the most popular characters. Here you see suspended animation for Nightwing. That's a cool looking card. Pack hits, 1 variant base card, 1 premium insert card, box hits, 1 Titans Lenticular, Backscatter, Night Terrors, 4 silver sparkle parallel or 6 variant covers. Case hits on average. Now this is for a case. Think about this. 2 Creators Corner autograph cards and 3 rare insert cards. Yeah, so some of these rarities you're going to have to buy yourself a case. So we know that. All right. So I went over that fairly well. So I definitely recommend that you check this out at Go GTS Distribution. And once again, I apologize because I couldn't find a checklist. But that's not my fault. It's not my fault, man. Anyway. Here we are at David Adams. They have blaster boxes. They do not have any hobby boxes. If you want a hobby box at David Adams, you're going to have to sign up for it, and they'll notify you if they get any in. So for one reason, that's kind of a red flag of, are they going to push the date back, because we don't have a checklist. David Adams normally has hobby boxes. They don't have their hobby boxes set up. So I don't know what's going on there. As a flipper, though, I kind of see this as an opportunity, if you can get hobby boxes to flip them and make a profit, possibly even the blaster boxes, although I have a sense that they're going to have quite a few blaster boxes on the market. So anyway, let's go ahead and click the thing for the blaster box. And this is for the DC Annual 6-pack blaster box, and they're selling them for $24.95. See here, release date is still January 15th, 2025. And this is kind of a different sell sheet, so let's check this out. We read that at the top before, but there's some cards here that we haven't seen. Like this Batman. I'm guessing that's a base card. And we have this Deadman Night Terrors. Then for blasters, they have the configuration of 5 cards per pack, 6 packs per box, and 20 boxes per retail case. Okay. We have another suspended animation here with Green Lantern for Kyle Rayner. And then, as you can see at that Harley Quinn card, which she's looking pretty good. Gotta admit, looking good. I know that the Joker movie was a disaster, which I don't know why they made it the way they did. I just don't know why they couldn't just give us what we want. I did not want a musical. That was insane. I'm like, what in the world is going on? Anyway, thematic inserts. Every pack should have one insert on average. Search for the exciting storytelling with inserts like Number One Spot, Dawn of DC, Beast World, World's Finest, Birds of Prey, and Star Rookies. So here we start off with the Star Rookies card for Dreamer. I like that card. That's a pretty cool. I like Star Rookies cards. Then we have this Batman, Superman, World's Finest, Batman, Superman Fusion card. Cool take on it. I just like the designs of these cards. It just feels like comics to me. And for one reason, whenever I look at Fanatics tops, it's just like some weird, I don't know what they're doing at Tops Fanatics. I think they should just stick with baseball. Anyway. And then we have this Wonder Woman for Dawn of DC. Nice card. And then the Shazam number 1 for Dawn of DC as well. For Number One Spot. Okay. And then we have another Backscatters card here for, who is that? For Mary Marvel of Shazam. Backscatters. Check out premium stickers on this shiny foil pattern. Titans Lenticular. Search for 3D Lenticular cards. So I'm guessing that's what the Titans... Yep, Titans Lenticular, yeah. I can't really see the 3D very much, though, but if you have it in your hand, you can likely see it better. And then, you look on the right here, we have more Night Terrors. Unlock the frightening thoughts and stories of this latest year's issues. The Joker and the Batman. Which, I was really let down by this last Joker movie because, Joker's always been one of my favorite supervillains. I guess I'm just always satisfied with Joker from certain actors, certain takes. I just wish that they'd stop doing all these villain movies and just stick with the superhero movies. I am villain movied out. I guess I didn't mind, if you're going to do a villain show, do it like the Penguin, but honestly, the Penguin felt like I was watching The Sopranos, but I still like the take on it. It's just a different take on the Penguin, whereas I'm just kind of used to the bread and butter, the old Penguin. Anyway, sketch card. Own an original drawn one-of-one sketch of your favorite character. Sketched by Dennis Madry. Here we have Robin. Chase Big Hits, one-of-one sketch cards, Creator Corner autographs on cover of Blaster exclusive base set blue parallel. And they are showing us these Creators Corners autos in blasters as well. Here you can see it. Oh, I went too far back there. Here you can see it with Wonder Woman. That's writer Tom King. I like autos. All right. So that's it. So we went over that fairly well for the sell sheet. So I definitely recommend that you go to Dave and Adams. Check them out. And then we're going to try and hunt down Hobby Box, because if you can find a Hobby Box, it might be worthwhile to flip for the fact that they are just very, very hard to find. Like I said, Dave and Adams, you have to just sign up for it and they'll notify you if they run into anything. So I'm not sure why the Hobby Boxes are tough to find right now. Yeah, I'm about a week early on the release. I get that, but still, it just makes you wonder, doesn't it? So let's see here. Looks like Steel City Collectibles has something for Hobby Boxes. Let's see. Awesome Card Shop is selling a Hobby Box for $85. I'm just going to click that. That's an awesome deal. $85. Let's go ahead and click that. And please be aware, this is a pre-order, yes. Release date still January 15th, 2025. And this is the only place you can really pre-order them, strangely enough, that I've been able to find. Awesome Card Shop. You could probably dig into Upper Deck as we get closer to the release date. I'm guessing they, or crossing my fingers that they would release it at Upper Deck. I don't know. But this is likely the best deal I can find currently, because it's hard to find. David Adams, Still See Collectibles, they have their blaster cases. More awesome card shop. Yep, $85. Yeah. And then, for a case, of blasters, $474.95, that may be the way to go on this product. I don't know if you have a little bit more cash to spend. If you compare it, to some other products out there, you get a full case of this. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Double A Mint Cards has this 2023-2024 Upper Deck DC Annual Hobby Box for pre-sale. So you're going to have to do some homework for suppliers on this product, which, if you're a flipper, that's what you want to hear. That's what I like to hear. That kind of makes me go, oh, maybe I can actually get in on this. Yeah, it's not like the 2025 Topps Disney Genesis, which was a disaster. I hope this release isn't like that. But anyway, I would give this a full thumbs up. At this point, for price wise, I'm guessing, we saw the blaster prices. I would guess that there'd be retail at Walmart or Target. You could just walk in and pick up once this releases. For hobby boxes, I'm not sure why it's such a struggle to even pre-order a hobby box. All I could find was one supplier, and I showed them to you, the Awesome Card Shop. That was it. I don't, unless you can find an Upper Deck. Like I said, that's kind of a boon for flippers like me now, isn't it? Or even, a collector or a fan. Plus it's the inaugural box. Just get the box. Don't rip it open, sit on it for a little bit, and resell it. Or don't even sit on it for a little bit. Just turn around and resell it for some cash, So that's something to consider as well. But, honestly, if I had this box, I'd want to rip it open and, see if I get some awesome, Batman cards. Batman is my favorite DC superhero. Joker is my favorite DC supervillain. On the other side is Marvel with Spider-Man. For supervillains on the Marvel side, I'm always kind of torn. There's just certain ones I like at different times. But it's always for DC. It's always been the Joker. So anyway, we'll see how this release goes. Like I said, I couldn't find a checklist. Having trouble finding hobby boxes, which makes me wonder if the release date's going to get pushed back on this. But I like this constant drip from Upper Deck and all their comic products. They're doing a great job of it, even though they lost the Marvel licensing for one reason or another, which I think they should have been able to keep it because they do an awesome job. And the Topps Fanatics Marvel products, like I said earlier, I'm just not very impressed. Maybe they can make them look as good as their Star Wars stuff, but for one reason, I don't know. It just feels like the Topps Fanatics Marvel products are just falling flat for now. Anyway, if you have any different takes on this, leave some comments. Comments are awesome. Thank you to all my subscribers. I can't thank you enough. You're the one keeping the channel alive, like I always say. And if you're a fan, collector, or whatever, hope you're excited for this product. And I hope you have a great week. Anyway, I hope you tune in again for the next episode of Mountain Gym Card Collectibles. I'm out of here. Bye.